If there is a diminished need, let's say, for example, there are 5 jobs of a certain nature, for example, admin jobs, and in the new proposals there's only a need for 3 admin jobs, that is a pool of 5 people who are at risk of redundancy. What the client would then need to do is to devise a criteria of selection to get to the 3 who are no longer at risk and identify the 2 who remain at risk of redundancy. And the type of criteria that would normally be used are things like a disciplinary record, performance evidence. Now, interestingly, that has to be evidenced. It can't just be, well, I don't think they're good because. There has to be an evidence, a trail, that the performance is either good, exceptional or poor. And that usually comes from the appraisal and annual review process. Disciplinary record, as I say, sickness record as well can be used as a selection criteria. But the one thing that I would always advise caution on is any absences that are related to disability or absences that are related to pregnancy, which should be discounted from the figures. And there's a scoring criteria, a scoring matrix that they come up with. And basically what that does is it gives you a league table. So in my example of the 5, you would have a point score for all 5. And if it was the highest were the ones safest, the 2 with the lowest score would be the ones who remain at risk of redundancy. And then we would go into what we call individual consultation. So those people who are still at risk would then have a one-on-one meeting where it would be explained why they were at risk and look at alternatives. And that's the other option there that the client has. There might be other vacancies, there might be other options before we get to a redundancy situation.